Join the people all over the Miami Valley who are making the switch to the continuous country favorites on K99.1 FM. Absolutely the most music possible played back-to-back every hour in crystal clear FM stereo and without a lot of talk. Only the best country. Alabama, Randy Travis, Ronnie Millsap, Reba McEntire, and more. You'll love the difference. Continuous country favorites on K99.1 FM. Listen as soon as you can.
I can't believe a Terry Pie would fit down there.
That was a great fit, wasn't it? I loved it. Hi, welcome to WHKO Radio, K99.1 FM, your home for continuous country favorites. Hi, I'm Jerry McCracken, Program Director of K99.1 FM. In just a few moments, we're going to be taking a behind-the-scenes video tour. While we do, keep track of the songs that you hear, both title and artist. And at the end of the video, we'll tell you how you can win cash just for remembering the songs that you hear. Your guides will be Paul Ellis and Nancy Wilson. They're the host of the K99.1 FM More Music Morning Show. They're the folks you hear every morning when your alarm goes off and in your car on the way to work.
Thanks, Jerry. Nancy and I host the More Music Morning Show. I'd say it's a good relationship, much like a marriage in which, of course, the man wears the pants in this family. Nancy said I could say that. That's right.
That's right, Paul. I have all the news you need to get started in the morning. Plus, we have a lot of other folks helping us out, like News Center 7's Dave Freeman with the AccuWeather forecast, K99.1 FM, Road Watch Airborne Traffic with Tom Mundy. Larry Hanskin has all the sports. We'll meet those guys a little bit later on. But what do you say, Paul? We get started on this tour right with a look at the control room.
Good idea. Let's go.
We want you to see exactly what it's like to do a show. We'd like you to meet Dave Allen. Dave's the host of the Midday Show here at K99.1 FM.
Hi.
Dave is going to do a break on the air live. Let's listen.
No Miami Valley radio station plays more back-to-back continuous country favorites than K99.1 FM. Thanks for listening at work today. Here's Randy Travis with Forever and Ever Amen.
Remember to keep track of all the songs you hear during the video. You could win cash from K99.1 FM.
Now, the reason Dave is wearing headphones is so he can hear the music while he's doing the talking. When the microphone is on, it shuts off the studio monitors. Otherwise, you'd hear this nasty screeching noise we like to call feedback.
All the continuous country favorites you hear on K99.1 FM are taken from CDs, and then we transfer them to what we call carts. Sort of like the old 8-track carts used to look like. We put one song per cart, and then we play them back on the air in these funny-looking things called, of all things, cart machines. Now, the reason we do this is simple. The music simply sounds better. The quality is better. You don't hear the snaps and pops like you do on an AM radio station. It's simply the best sound quality possible.
Our carts are stored here in numerical order, making them very easy to find. We keep our commercials here, too. Commercials are the #1 source of revenue for the station. That's how we pay our bills.
Commercials tell you what's on sale, things to do, the best places to eat. And by the way, K99.1 FM has strict limits on how many commercials we can play at any one time. So when you do hear a commercial on K99.1 FM, you're just a couple of minutes away from even more continuous country favorites, back to back.
Our disc jockeys know when to play the commercials by looking at the program log. This is a record of what commercials to play and at what time. It also tells the disc jockey when to do certain prize giveaways, weather forecasts, and traffic reports.
When the disc jockey plays a commercial, reads the weather, or does a traffic report, he notes the time and enters that on the log. That gives us an accurate record of what took place on the air at a specific time. Hey, Dave, thanks for letting us see what goes on during your show.
Hey, Paul, we'll come back to the control room later, but why don't you take the folks to Master Control?
Be happy to do it. This is Master Control. This is all the equipment that makes K99.1 FM sound so crisp, so clean, so static-free. Everything you hear on the air goes through this equipment and is relayed to our transmitter and tower. I wonder what would happen if I touch this button here.
Way to go, Paul.
I'm sorry.
FM antennas are usually placed on higher ground for better overall signal coverage. With K99.1 FM's power and tall tower, our signal is louder and crisper than any other country station in the Miami Valley.
This is the K99.1 FM traffic department. Hi, Janie. How's it going? Janie and Jackie are responsible for putting together the program logs you saw earlier. And Jim writes many of the commercials you hear. Now, the reason it's called the traffic department is because it sort of directs the flow of commercials at the station, much like a traffic cop directs street traffic.
This is one of the busiest rooms in the station, the K99.1 FM newsroom. It's here where we gather all the information about events in the Miami Valley that concern you.
News is also sent to us on teletype machines. The machines you see here are sending us national and statewide news, as well as sports scores, weather information, and a lot more.
And now we'd like you to meet K99.1 FM Promotion Director, Michelle McDaniel. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Nancy.
So you're working hard as usual. Michelle's responsible for all our station promotional activity, prize giveaways, and contests. Hey, we have a visitor. It's K99.1 FM's cuddly mascot, Billy the Back-to-Back Bear. Hi, Billy.
Billy's called the Back-to-Back Bear because that's what we do, play back-to-back continuous country favorites. You've probably seen Billy at K99.1 FM live broadcast and visiting the kids at various Miami Valley hospitals. Hey Nancy, let's show the folks how we go about spotting K99.1 FM window stickers.
K99.1 FM disc jockeys cover the Miami Valley every day looking for K99.1 FM window stickers on vehicles. If we spot you with a sticker, you'll win neat prizes, including cash. And if you don't have a K99.1 FM window sticker, pick one up at any area Jiffy Lube or Genuine Auto Parts store. Well, that's early in the morning, 4 o'clock to be exact, and we're getting ready to start the K99.1 FM More Music Morning Show. Let's go see what my partner's up to. Morning, Nancy.
Hi, Paul.
You ready to go?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
Let's do it, absolutely. During the K99.1 FM More Music Morning Show, we play more music than any other radio station in town, but that's not all we do.
We give you the news you need to know with information about the Miami Valley that concerns you. News Center 7's Dave Freeman joins us with up-to-date AccuWeather forecasts, plus a look at the exclusive Doppler Storm Eye Weather Radar. If you live and work in the Miami Valley, you know that getting to and from work can sometimes be challenging. That's why Tom Mundy has K99.1 FM Road Watch airborne traffic 6 times an hour. If you're a Bengals, Browns, Reds, or Flyers fan, or you root for the Buckeyes, the Raiders, or the Redskins, K99.1 FM's Larry Hansigan has all the scores every morning.
Put this all together and you start the morning informed and entertained. Now we'd like you to meet the rest of the K99.1 FM air staff.
This is K99.1 FM late afternoon disc jockey Bob Majors. Turn him on your way home from work.
K99.1 FM, thanks for listening in the car to your continuous country favorites. Here's Alabama and Mountain Music.
Here's K99.1 FM nighttime disc jockey Jill Armstrong.
K99.1 FM. Thanks for listening to us tonight. Here's Reba McEntire and New Fool at an Old Game.
Overnight disc jockey Steve Clark keeps you company from midnight to 5 a.m.
K99.1 FM with your continuous country favorites just the way you like them, back to back and all in a row. Here's Ronnie Millsap and There's No Getting Over Me.
You may wonder what we do after we get off the air. Well, there's those commercials to put together that we'd mentioned earlier. Jim Jones here is a production director at K99.1 FM. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Paul.
And this is the production room. Anything that's pre-recorded that you hear on K99.1 FM, Jim puts it together in here.
What about these continuous country favorites that we play?
How do we select the music? Let's go find out. Hey, Jerry, why don't you tell the folks how we pick the country favorites we play here at K99.1 FM?
Okay, Paul. Besides being the program director, I'm also the music director. Out of the thousands of great country songs that have been made, we pick only the cream of the crop. And with the help of a computer, I spend hours each day putting together the music. So every time you tune in, you hear a fresh mix of your continuous country favorites. A lot of listeners ask how we manage to play so much music. Here at K99.1 FM, we specialize in playing solid half-hour blocks of your continuous country favorites. Let me show you how it works. At just about 8 minutes before the top of every hour, and until about 22 after, we play your continuous country favorites back-to-back. And we do this all through the workday and all through the night. It's at least a half hour of non-stop music every hour. In fact, many times we'll even turn around at 22 and play another half hour. We know how frustrating it is for you to hear a song that you really like and the disc jockey doesn't tell you who sings it or what the name of the song is. That's why here at K99.1 FM we do something else that we know is really important to you. We tell you the title and artist of each and every song that we play. It all adds up to the best and the most music, your continuous country favorites, on K99.1 FM.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed the behind-the-scenes tour here at K99.1 FM. I know Nancy and I have really enjoyed bringing it to you.
And now we invite you to share this video with your friends. Unlike like other videos, you can make copies of this one, make as many as you want, pass them around to everyone you know, and give us a call here at the station on our listener feedback line. You can call us anytime here at K99.1 FM with your comments. The number 258-0991.
And thanks for listening to K99.1 FM. And oh, by the way, those songs you've been keeping track of over the last few minutes, just write them down, the 4 songs, on a postcard and send them to us at K99.1 FM, video, Box 1406, Dayton, Ohio, 45401. And on the last Friday of each month, we'll draw one of the cards received that month, and that listener gets $99. So drop it in the mail today.
Well, that's about it. Thanks for watching.
And we want to thank you, our listeners, for making K99.1 FM the station more people turn to in the Miami Valley for continuous country favorites.
Hope you'll join us tomorrow here on K99.1 FM.
Join the people all over the Miami Valley who are making the switch to the continuous country favorites on K99.1 FM. Absolutely the most music possible played back to back every hour in crystal clear FM stereo and without a lot of talk. Only the best country. Alabama, Randy Travis, Ronnie Millsap, Reba McEntire, and more. You'll love the difference. Continuous country favorites on K99.1 FM. Listen as soon as you can.
You may wonder what we do after we get off the air. Well, there's those commercials to put together. I mentioned that we listened earlier that we did.
Let's smile pretty. Action. Make go blank.
Okay.
Like you too.
Well, she's laughing.
I only laughed because Nancy didn't say anything.
Okay.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Action.
We know how frustrating it is for you to hear a... Do you ever run into one of these things where the more you do it, the worse it gets?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm ready. I'm sorry.